I do my own website and I recently bought a new laptop computer, but I only thought I transferred my website files from my old laptop to my new one. I ended up losing my entire website. It was still up online, but I couldn't update it. For the last 2 weeks I've been building my entire website from nothing, and for the last 2 days I've been going through it and making all the links active. That was actually the most tedious part of the entire ordeal, was making all those links active. The good news is I'm finished with the new website. It is up and functional, and I have some new products on the Sorrell Notions and Finding page. The Baker leather is on the new page, but you still have to send me an email if you want to buy some. And I've also got petagraphs on the new page. If you've marked my website as a favorite on your computer, the computer is going to try to follow the old path, and it's going to tell you my website is gone. The easiest way to get around this, I found, is just to simply use a different domain name. I have 3 domain names and they all go to exactly the same place. I have customboots.net, I have sorrellcustomboots.com, and I have lisasorrell.com. If you have a problem reaching my website with one of those domain names, just try using a different one. I'm getting ready to build a pair of boots for Tom, and he's been having a medium round toe, but for this pair of boots he wants a medium French toe. So I'm going to be changing the toe on this last, and I'm going to do that with fibril. You'll notice we've changed venues. I'm outside now. You can hear the dripping because we've had snow and now it's melting. This stuff is very stinky and very bad for you, and I finally just told myself if I was going to use it, I had to use it outside. So, rain or shine, hot or cold, I'm outside. Now the rule is, for a golf ball size amount of fibril, you use 3/4 of an inch of hardener. It's a 2-part system. You want to get it stirred in completely, because if you leave parts where there's no hardener mixed in, it will never harden. Alright, now I'm going to take a block of it and just smooth it onto this last. Kind of smooth it and smear it like frosting. Alright, that should be enough to let me change this toe from a medium round to a medium square. I've shaped one toe exactly like I want it. Put a square French toe on it. Now, of course, the trick is making the other one look exactly like the first one. I have both toes shaped, and I've compared them from every possible angle to make sure that they match exactly. I want them the same width. I want the toe spring to match. I want the curves here. I want these curves to be the same on each last. I want the height of the toe to match. That was the medial side, but I want the lateral side to match also. I finished these boots last week, or almost finished them. And they've been sitting around my shop for almost a week now, waiting to be completed. I have been really busy, but it just seemed like I could never quite get the boots done. They were almost through, but not quite. And at first I thought I just wasn't finishing them because I was so busy, and I felt bad about that. But then I realized there was a reason that I wasn't finishing the boots. And I stopped and asked myself, why are you not finishing these boots? And I realized that I didn't want to go near the boots because I wasn't happy with the edge finish on the boots. I just didn't feel that I had done a good job, and I wasn't happy with them, and I didn't want to look at them. So then I thought, well, can I fix that? And the answer was, yeah. And I asked myself, would it be hard? No, it wouldn't be hard at all. So today I picked the boots up and finished the edge, and now I'm finishing the boots and I'm happy again. And it just made me think about, I've had projects like this before where there was just a little nagging voice going, something's not quite right. And sometimes I would just make myself continue and get it done and get it mailed out, and I was never truly happy. From now on, when I have that little nagging feeling that something's not quite right with a pair of boots, I'm going to try to force myself to sit down and think about what is wrong and what I can do to fix it so that not only I'll be happy with the boots, but so will the client. The boots now have a beautiful, smooth, shiny edge. Smoother and shinier than it was in the first place. And I'm happy with it, and I think the customer will be too. Sometimes it seems like it's way too easy as an artist and a craftsman to start thinking about deadlines and what needs to be done and what needs to be started next, and forget about the pride and joy in the work. And I was reminded of that this week, and I'm glad for that lesson. And I'm happy that now I have a pair of boots to send out that I can be proud of. My head has been so full of that boot making video recently, trying to get that completed, that I can't seem to concentrate on everything else. Right now I am opening a box I just carefully packed yesterday because I forgot to take pictures of these boots. Here's the way my boots are packed. He's got his certificate of authenticity along with his receipt in there. There's a little bottle of Bic 4 for conditioning. And every boot has a bag with my logo and name on it. Now I'm going to unpack and take pictures and then repack and try to get to the post office before 11. This is a light box where I take my pictures, and this is just a cheap little camera that I use. This light box isn't quite big enough, so I have to kind of Photoshop the edges. I need to get a bigger light box. When I bought it, I was just thinking, is it big enough to put boots in? And it is, but it's not big enough to have boots and a background. And now I will repack the boots, tape the box shut again, and see if I can make it to the post office before it closes.